Sweet tea, brisk, good for you, I think. Maybe not. Anyway, y'all, Hunter's Chicken. You saw the title, AKA Chicken Cacciatore. All right, guys, I'm gonna be doing Chicken Cacciatore. Let's talk about this real quick fact. In my research, and no, I have never cooked this before, ever. But in my research, I've noticed that some people use red wine and some people use white wine. Bet you don't know why. Well, I'm gonna tell you. In Italy, northern Italy, they use white wine in order to deglaze their pan. In southern Italy, they use red wine to deglaze their pan or add red wine to their chicken cacciatore. So obviously I'm gonna do the dirty Italy, the southern Italy, and put red wine. All right, guys, now, this is a dish that the hunters, after they go out there and they catch their wild fowl and all that stuff, this is the way they would prepare it. Thus comes the name Chicken Cacciatore. All right, Cacciatore meaning hunter, or the hunter's way. All right, guys, my supporting cast, obviously, I need some chicken. All right, and I got a lot. I got a whole big old pack here. I think there's 10 in here. There's 4 in here, because I got a pretty big family and I want leftovers. All right, I ain't cooking them all. All right, guys, salt and pepper, fresh cracked black pepper, and kosher salt. I always use it. All right, bell peppers. I'm gonna use 1 red, and I'm gonna use 2 green. All right, I'm gonna use a couple of onions. All right, these are Valdalia because I already had them, but they don't have to be Valdalia. You can use whatever type of onions you would like to use. I'm gonna use a couple cloves of garlic. Yes, indeedy. I'm gonna use the cremini mushrooms. All right, I got 2 packages of these, and I'm gonna cut them long ways and then across again. You'll see them after I get the prep done. All right, guys, extra virgin olive oil. That's what I'm gonna be browning my meat in, as well as my vegetables. I'm gonna be using thyme flakes, parsley flakes, and basil flakes. Just because I went to the store and they didn't have any fresh basil, because I wanted to use fresh basil. All right, guys, I'm gonna use red wine to deglaze. In this case, I'm gonna use Merlot, only if this is enough. If this isn't enough, then I'm gonna add some Cabernet Sauvignon, because this is a whole bottle. Don't know what it's gonna be like if I have to mix it, but we'll be all right. All right, guys, just because I just had that in the house. I got whole peeled plum tomatoes in the can. I was gonna do them myself, but didn't feel like doing all that work, so I'm cheating. Okay, this is not required at all. This is not in the recipe. I only saw 1 recipe where they had black olives, but I do a similar recipe, Mediterranean chicken, and I like the flavor of it, so I'm gonna throw these in. But for chicken cacciatore, there's no black olives in it traditionally. Okay, and then on top, I'm gonna obviously grate some fresh Parmigiano Reggiano. Okay, guys, and this is on standby, some chicken stock, just in case I don't have enough fluid. I can balance it out with this, but I may or may not use this. Okay, guys, I'm gonna serve it over tricolored rotini. All right, if you guys don't know what this is, these are ones that have the vegetable pasta, spinach, tomato, and carrot pasta, different colors and different flavors. All right, guys. Anyway, that's my supporting cast. Let me get my prep work done and we can get into cooking. All right, we back. And before we get into this prep work, y'all gotta help me out. I need some therapy, y'all. Okay, remember that tea I was drinking in the last episode? I left it right here. And then I started doing my prep work, which I'm about to show y'all. But I come back and this is what I got. See that shit? What can I do with that? And I asked my wife, Kim, baby, did you have to drink all my tea? You know what she said? I just took 3 swallows. That's bullfrag right there, y'all. Anyway, my daughter back there laughing her ass off, and I'll tell you behind the camera, trying not to laugh. Anyway, let's get into prep work. Chicken. One thing I did with this chicken, y'all, is I washed it and then patted it dry with paper towels. Because, you know, wet meat will not brown, because I want to brown these. All right, and then salt and pepper on both sides, okay? I'm gonna brown them in some extra virgin olive oil, just because I'm gonna leave the olive oil in the pan to enhance some flavors and all that. I just gotta make sure I don't burn it, because it has a really a smoke point that where it can burn easily. All right, guys, my 3 cloves of garlic, I just chopped them up big, because I'm gonna be able to dig them out, or someone to see them, so they won't bite into them. My bell peppers and my onions, big chunks, just like that. because I don't want them to melt. I want it to be substantial enough to be in my food after I let it stew for a while, all right, guys? And then the cremini mushrooms, you see how I cut them? The big ones, I cut like so, and the small ones, I just cut in half. Now I can't find one now. I'm distraught over my iced tea. She's still over there laughing. Anyway, y'all, that's it. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start browning these off. I'm gonna start it, and then once I get halfway through or part of the way through, I'll let you guys take a look at that. So I'll be right back. Hey, America. I just want y'all to see this. I'm cooking in the house, but Hurricane Andrea happening out here. Look at that. Wow. It's coming down pretty good, y'all. But we'll be safe. All right, anyway, back to the kitchen. Hey, America, we're back. All right, take a look at my pot here. I'm just browning them. All right, I'm doing it in batches because I don't want to crowd my pan. I got some over there in a little red pan too. All right, guys, now, I know if you've seen some recipes, you got folks that flour their chicken and then brown it. I don't do that. All right, I want the flavor from my salt and pepper and my chicken, and I want the chicken to brown, not the flour. Okay, people use flour to thicken up their cacciatore sauce. I'm just gonna thicken mine up through time by letting it reduce. All right, guys, but that's where we're at right now. I still got 6 more pieces of chicken to go right over here, and I'm doing it in batches because I don't want to overcrowd your pan. You overcrowd your pan, and you'll end up steaming and boiling your chicken and not browning your chicken. Okay, if you start out with wet chicken, same thing. Wet chicken doesn't brown. All right, guys, so let me keep working on this, and I'll get back to you on the next step. All right, America, we're back. Let me bring you up to speed. Over here is my brown chicken. Okay, the way I did it was I put them skin side down in my pan for about 5 minutes, or until they release from the pan on their own, so they get nice and brown. Then I flip them over, let them go for about another 2 or 3 minutes on the other side, just to brown it. They're not done. Then I had a bunch of extra chicken fat and olive oil, which I poured into another container until I only had about 2 tablespoons left in my pan. Okay, now in there, I just threw in my bell peppers and my onions. I'm gonna let them caramelize a little bit. Okay. The next step, I will be throwing in my mushrooms because they have a less cook time than my aromatic for my bell peppers and my onions. All right, guys. I'm gonna let this go for a couple more minutes. Next time you see this, I'm gonna throw my mushrooms in. I'm gonna let them go for a while, and then we'll start talking about deglaze. All right, guys. So I'll be right back. All right, America, we got more progress. Here's my mushrooms in there with the rest of my mixture. All right, guys, we're just gonna give them a turn. Get back in there. I put these in after my onions started looking a little bit translucent. Now, I'm gonna put in a pinch of salt just because I know it's gonna need it. All right. And what I want to do is get some of the juice, get some of the liquid out of my mushrooms. All right, y'all. Let me give this a quick turn. I got this on medium-low heat now. I've reduced the heat. So I'm gonna cover them. I'm gonna let these cook covered for about, I'll say 3 to 5 minutes. Well, that'll give me enough time to prepare my tomatoes and get ready to deglaze. All right, guys. All right, America, we're back. That looks perfect. You see the amount of fluid I got down there? That looks nice. Now, I'm still gonna deglaze, even though I do have fluid in here. That's just what I'll call it as a term. And I'm gonna use Merlot. I think that's a 1.5 cups, 2 cups, whatever, rest of the bottle. That's fine. Now, I'm gonna scrape up all the good bits from my chicken. Just like this. Ooh, how's that smell, baby?
Smells fantastic.
Nice. All right, guys, I'm gonna let this continue to simmer, cook out some of the alcohol while I prepare my tomatoes. Here, well, I'm only gonna use 1 can, guys. Once again, these kind. If I need more, I'll add it. And these are whole tomatoes. What I'm gonna do, hands are clean. I'm just gonna squish them up. Squish it, I gotta squish it.
Squish it, squish it, squish it.
So once I get these done, I'm just gonna pour this. Ooh, got to be more careful. I'm just gonna pour this just like this into my pot. Just like that, and give it a stir. All right, guys, let me continue working on my sauce. I'll be right back in a second, give you guys a quick look. All right, America, we're back. I got this on medium heat. It needs a little bit more salt. I just tasted, so I'm gonna give it a big old pinch of salt. And then some of my other seasons that I need. Parsley flakes. I'll say maybe a teaspoon and a half to a tablespoon, something like that. I'm gonna use some thyme flakes. Let's see. Same. And I'm gonna use some basil flakes. I would have preferred to use fresh basil, y'all, but I didn't have any. So I'm gonna use some basil flakes. About the same. Let's give that a stir. We'll give that a taste. If I'm satisfied with it, then I'll let it simmer for a little while. It smells fantastic in this house.
Yes, it does.
Alright, let's give this a taste.
That's good.
Nice.
That's very, very good.
And the dry herbs haven't
Hasn't came in yet, right?
Alright, I'm gonna let that simmer with the top on for about I'll say about 10 minutes, America. After about 10 minutes, then I'm gonna combine my cacciatore sauce on top of my chicken. It's going in the oven, 400 degrees, and then I can start on my pasta. Now, I'm forgetting something. Oh, that's what it is. Let me stop here. I'm gonna get my garlic in there, sorry, so they can simmer, okay? And when I come back, I'm gonna throw in my black olives and let you see that. Once again, guys, for traditional chicken cacciatore, you don't need to add any olives. I like them, so I'm gonna throw some in. So I'll be right back. All right, America, we're back. Now, before I show you my sauce, I did not use any of the chicken stock. Remember I said it was in reserve? Well, it's staying that way. I'm not gonna use any of it. Okay, guys? Now, this is what I have right now. Tell me that does not look glorious. Okay? Nice, substantial. My vegetables aren't all melted down because I like something to bite into. All right, guys? Now what I'm gonna do is transfer this here on top of the chicken there. I'm gonna let y'all see it. If it goes long, it'll just be fast motion. If I spill something, don't tell nobody. All right, here we go. I think I might have made a little bit too much. Anyway, get as much of this in here as I can. Continue on. All right, America, this is taking a little bit longer than I want. So let me finish doing this. I'll show it to you before I stick in the oven. I'll be right back. All right, America, we back. All of it fit. I didn't make too much. Take a look at that. Tell me, that does not look fantastic. Now, my only regret is I don't have a top for this container. So I'm gonna use some heavy duty aluminum foil. I'm gonna loosely cover this, and then it's going into a 400-degree oven, and I'm gonna let it sit in that oven for about an hour. Okay, after about an hour, it should be done, steamed, and all of the meat cooked all the way through, and then we'll do plating. So I'll see you guys. All right, America, there it is. All to the oven. Ooh, that's the heavy plate. Nice. Now we wait. So I'll see you guys. Hey, America, we're back. It's out. An hour has gone by. In the meantime, I've also done some garlic bread, and I got my pasta ready. All right, guys. Now, what we're gonna do is unveil. You ready? Bum, 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 bum. Yes, that is very hot. Couple mushrooms.
Look at that steam.
Nice.
You You can.
Guys, I'm gonna let this cool. Obviously, I gotta do my photo op. And then once this cools down a little bit, then I'm going to start plating up, let y'all take a look at that, and then I'm gonna serve away. All right, guys? Oh, and taste test. I think Jessica's gonna do taste test. All right, guys? Be right back. All right, America, we're back. Just bring you up to speed. My pasta's done. You saw that earlier. What I did was I took some of the cacciatore sauce, I'll say juice, that was generated, and all I did, y'all, was pour this in my cooked pasta. I cooked it so it was al dente, but I poured the juice in here, some of it, maybe about a cup, maybe 2. Gave it a stir. Now my daughter's gonna come over here and taste one of these and give you a quick opinion. And this should give you an idea what the cacciatore is going to taste like too, baby.
Okay.
Just tell me, get one that's been covered in juice, and tell America what you think.
Tastes great.
Tell America, not me.
You can taste the sauce already. It's like the sauce is going to be absorbed with the pasta, so that's excellent.
Nice. All right, y'all. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fix a plate. Obviously, I gotta do my photo stuff, and then next thing we'll be doing is taste testing. All right, guys. So give me a second. All right, America, we're plated. There it is, right there. Y'all see that? The only thing we're missing is a little bit of this Parmesan cheese. Let's give her a little bit of that. Ooh. How's that look, America? Parmesan cheese. Nice. I did say a little bit there. Yeah. Nice. There it is. Take a quick look-see. And the next thing you guys are gonna see is my beautiful baby girl. Sit down. My beautiful baby girl gonna come around here and do a taste test. So I'll be right back. All right, America, there's my beauty. And she gonna give you a taste test. There you go, baby. That tender?
It's very tender.
Wow, fall off the bone?
Fall off the bone tender. You can taste the seasoning. You
Okay.
season it really well. You can taste all the basil, the thyme, all of it.
Is it
Tastes-
good?
It tastes fantastic. It's better than good. Even, I know the olives is something that you need in it, but the olives even make it taste better. That's just my
Nice.
opinion on it.
Okay. Well, America,
It tastes really good.
there it is. I hope you can see me. Go on and take care of the camera, but she ain't trying to smile and crap. She's totally forgetting that this is about the video. I mean, about the food, not about her. Anyway,
I am a food critic.
anyway, America, there it is from beginning to end. Fall off bone tender. Take her word for it. I tasted it as I cooked, but I didn't taste the end result. So, like I always say, y'all, find yourself a recipe, do the math, figure it out, cook yourself something good to eat. I'm Sneaky.